Plaza Lower Garden. I'm Susan McCarthy, the president of the Garden Club of Norfolk. And although I get to do a lot of public speaking today, I am the new president, which means that this project began under the co-presidency of Michelle Noonan and Emily Nicodemus, who really should be both acknowledged and thanked for taking up the challenge of reclaiming and renovating these gardens. In addition, our treasurer, Mia Sellis-Davis, had the unenviable task of keeping track of all of our financing, donations, and expenses for this endeavor. The work on this extensive project has been led by a dedicated committee of Garden Club members. Committee Chair Emily Nicodemus, Liz Davey, Stephanie Hamill, Leslie Lincoln, Rick Tadoldi, and Stephanie Markham, for whom I apologize for misspelling her last name in the program. The correct spelling is Markham. And this project would not have been possible without the many individuals and organizations who donated time, resources, and funding to the garden. So, thank you to all of our club members who helped with this project, as well as the Norfolk Select Board for approving this project, and the Norfolk DPW for their assistance. Also, thanks go to Neva Lazara, the King Philip High School math teacher, who helped determine the slope of our garden. Also, King Philip High School and Mansfield students Gina and Ella Brown, Robert Nicodemus, Darren Zulo, Skylar Barry, and Elba K. Jalal. We also thank Amanda Sloan, one of our consultants, as well as Betty Sanders, a consultant on the garden, as well as a past president for the Garden Club Federation of Massachusetts and a member of the Medfield Garden Club. We thank Norfolk Historical Commission President, Betsy Kine, and all the organizations and individuals who donated in honor or memory of loved ones. We'd also like to welcome these guests, the family of Lowell Robinson, Elaine and Luke Grant, Janice and Leela France, and Craig, Jen, Zach, and Sarah Robinson. We also welcome representatives of the Garden Club Federation of Massachusetts, Jill Malcolm, the current president, and Ann Tran, the president of the Shrewsbury Garden Club and Native Plant Ambassador of the South Central region of the Garden Club Federation of Massachusetts. And although this is the Garden Club of Norfolk's largest civic garden, our 39 members also tend to 14 other gardens and planters that beautify this town. So speaking next on the history of the Veterans Memorial Plaza Lower Garden is Emily Nicodemus, the project chair. Thank you. We've spoken a lot today about the people who helped turn an idea into a beautiful and inspiring garden of native plants. But this isn't a garden that's about the plants. It's a place to honor those in Norfolk who served their country and in some cases made the ultimate sacrifice. It is to these individuals that we dedicate the Veterans Memorial Plaza Lower Garden. So thank you for attending today's dedication. Please join us for refreshments and enjoy the opportunity for a closer look at the gardens here. And if you enjoy any aspect of gardening, please consider becoming a member of the Garden Club of Norfolk. So thank you for joining us today.